In the vastness of the universe, it is easy to feel insignificant. We live in a world where grand gestures and monumental achievements are often celebrated, while the small, quiet acts go unnoticed. Yet, Zen philosophy teaches us that it is in these small, seemingly insignificant actions where true power lies. In Zen, we learn that every moment is an opportunity to practice kindness, and every small act of kindness has the potential to change the world. 1. The ripple effect. How small acts multiply. Zen often uses the metaphor of a pebble dropped into a pond to illustrate the impact of our actions. The pebble itself is small, but the ripples it creates spread outward, touching everything in their path. In the same way, a small act of kindness can have far-reaching effects that we may never fully see or understand. Imagine a simple smile given to a stranger on a busy street. That smile, though seemingly trivial, might lift their spirits and change the course of their day. Inspired by that moment of kindness, they might go on to be kinder to others, creating a chain reaction of positive energy. This is the essence of the ripple effect, the idea that our small actions can create a wave of change far beyond our initial intent. 2. Zen teaching. Being present in the moment. One of the core teachings of Zen is mindfulness, being fully present in the moment. This mindfulness is crucial in recognizing the opportunities for small acts of kindness. When we are fully aware of the present moment, we become attuned to the needs of those around us. We notice the tired cashier who could use a word of encouragement, the elderly neighbor who might appreciate help with their groceries, or the friend who seems a little down and could use a comforting message. In Zen practice, this presence is cultivated through meditation and mindful living. When we meditate, we learn to quiet the mind and become more attuned to the subtleties of life. This mindfulness naturally extends into our daily lives, making us more aware of the countless opportunities to practice kindness in small, meaningful ways. 3. The philosophy of interconnectedness. Zen also teaches us about the interconnectedness of all beings. We are not separate from each other. We are all part of a vast, interwoven web of existence. This understanding of interconnectedness encourages us to see that our actions, no matter how small, impact the world around us. When we perform a small act of kindness, we are not just helping one person. We are contributing to the well-being of the entire world. This is because each person we touch is connected to countless others, and our kindness can spread through these connections like a thread through a tapestry. 4. The story of the starfish. There is a well-known story that perfectly encapsulates the power of small acts of kindness. It's the story of a young boy walking along a beach littered with thousands of starfish that had washed ashore. As he walked, he picked up one starfish at a time and threw it back into the ocean. An old man, observing the boy, approached him and said, "There are thousands of starfish on this beach. You can't possibly make a difference." The boy smiled, picked up another starfish, and as he threw it into the sea, he replied, "I made a difference to that one." This story beautifully illustrates the Zen teaching that we don't have to change the entire world to make a difference. We only need to do what we can, where we are, with what we have. Each small act of kindness matters. 5. The practice of compassion. In Zen, compassion is a central tenet. Compassion is not just a feeling, it is a practice, a way of being in the world. To be compassionate is to actively seek out ways to alleviate the suffering of others, even in the smallest of ways. It is about opening our hearts to the struggles of others and responding with kindness and understanding. Practicing compassion doesn't require grand gestures. It can be as simple as listening attentively to someone who needs to talk, offering a hand to someone in need, or sharing a meal with someone who is hungry. These small acts of kindness, rooted in compassion, can bring light to the darkest corners of the world. 6. The Zen of everyday actions. Zen teaches us to approach every action, no matter how mundane, with a sense of reverence and mindfulness. Whether we are washing dishes, sweeping the floor, or helping a friend, we should do it with full attention and care. This approach transforms even the most ordinary tasks into acts of kindness. For example, when we prepare a meal for our loved ones with mindfulness and care, it becomes more than just cooking. It becomes an act of love. When we greet someone with genuine warmth and attention, it becomes more than just a greeting. It becomes an act of kindness. In this way, Zen encourages us to see every moment as an opportunity to practice kindness. Every action, no matter how small, can be infused with the spirit of compassion and love. 7. The Zen of giving without expectation. One of the profound teachings of Zen is the practice of giving without expectation. True kindness, according to Zen, is selfless. It is not about getting something in return. It is about giving freely and generously from the heart. When we perform small acts of kindness without expecting anything in return, we align ourselves with the natural flow of the universe. This selfless giving brings us into harmony with the world around us and opens our hearts to the true joy of giving. The practice of selfless giving can be as simple as offering a compliment, holding the door for someone, or helping a stranger without expecting recognition. These small acts, done with a pure heart, have the power to transform not only the recipient, but also the giver. 8. A Zen approach to changing the world. In Zen, we learn that we cannot change the world by force or through grandiose schemes. True change comes from within, from cultivating a peaceful and compassionate heart. When we approach the world with this inner peace and kindness, we naturally inspire others to do the same. The world is filled with challenges and suffering, and it is easy to feel overwhelmed by the enormity of the problems we face. But Zen teaches us that we don't need to solve all the world's problems. We only need to do our part, no matter how small, to contribute to the betterment of the world. By practicing small acts of kindness in our daily lives, we create a ripple effect that can spread far and wide. These small actions, multiplied by millions of people, can create a wave of change that transforms the world. 9. The impact of kindness on the self. Zen teaches us that the practice of kindness not only benefits others but also has a profound impact on ourselves. When we engage in small acts of kindness, we cultivate a sense of inner peace, joy, and fulfillment. This is because kindness aligns us with our true nature, which is inherently compassionate and loving. The more we practice kindness, the more we become attuned to the interconnectedness of all life. This awareness deepens our sense of empathy and compassion, allowing us to live more harmoniously with others and with the world around us. Moreover, the practice of kindness helps to quiet the mind and reduce the ego. When we focus on helping others, we become less concerned with our own worries and desires. This shift in focus brings us closer to the state of mindfulness and presence that Zen encourages. 10. The Zen of changing the world. In Zen, we learn that changing the world does not require grand gestures or monumental efforts. It is the small, consistent acts of kindness that have the most profound impact. These acts may seem insignificant in the moment, but over time, they create a ripple effect that can touch countless lives. Every moment is an opportunity to practice kindness. Whether it's through a smile, a kind word, or a simple act of service, we can make a difference in the world around us. By living with mindfulness, compassion, and a sense of interconnectedness, we can contribute to a more peaceful and loving world. So, let us commit to practicing small acts of kindness every day. Let us be the pebble that creates ripples of positivity in the world. Let us be the light that shines in the darkness, no matter how small. For in the end, it is these small acts of kindness that have the power to change the world. In the words of the Buddha, thousands of candles can be lighted from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared. Let us be that candle, spreading light and kindness to all we encounter, knowing that our small acts of kindness can indeed change the world.